Now let us turn to the next attribute of Allah, which is Al-Kabir, the most great. Alimul Ghaybi wa Shahada, Al-Kabirul Muta'al. He is the one who knows the unseen and what is present. He is great and He is high. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Kabir. These attributes like Al-Ali, Al-Azim, Al-Kabir, all showing the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in different ways. He is Al-Kabir in His existence and in His own self, because there was nothing before Him, nothing after Him. And this type of character is not found in any other being at all. If you think about the creatures, yes, there was a time they were not existing, and then they are going to die. And this is not going to happen to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is why we are going to read about Him, Huwa al-awwal wa huwa al-akhir. He is the first, He is the last. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Kabir in this sense. Even when we use this word for an old person, we say, Huwa Kabirus Sin. He is very old. Only we say that because he has been living for quite a long time. Even the people have forgotten when he was born. This is why we use the word Kabir for him. But we know that every person, every human being is going to die one day. And this word Kabir is also sometimes used for the leaders, or for those people who pose themselves as the leader of the community. As long as they are commanding something good, that is well and good. But if they are misleading the people, then comes the difficulty. For example, this ayah of Al-Quran, وَقَالُوا رَبَّنَا إِنَّا أَطَعْنَا صَادَتَنَا وَكُبَرَاءَنَا فَأَضَلُّونَ السَّبِيلِ. The people would say on the Day of Judgment that they are going to say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just giving an excuse that why we were on the wrong path. They would say that we have obeyed our masters and our great ones, kubara'ana. That is the plural of Kabir. Those people who used to say that we are the great people of the community, we just followed them. فَأَذَلُّونَ السَّبِيلِ. They have misled us. And this is a reality, that if a person got some authority, some power in the land, he thinks that he is great. And whatever he is saying is right. And people should follow him. And there are many people who would say to their followers, just follow us, and if there is a Day of Judgment, or if there is any questioning on the Day of Judgment, we are going to liberate you. Totally wrong concept. Nobody who thinks that he is great can assist someone on the Day of Judgment. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also used that word in the sense al-istikbar. Istikbar, which is coming from the same word al-kibr, that a person got the arrogance. This arrogance does not suit a human being. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ إِبَادَتِي سَيَدْخُلُونَ جَهَنَّمَ دَاخِرِينَ. Those people who have shown arrogance from worshipping me, they will enter into Jahannam, the hellfire, very humiliated. Because this character of al-kibr, greatness, it suits Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Al-kibriya'u ridai, as he has said in one of the hadith Qudsi, that the greatness is my mantle. The greatness is my mantle, wal azamatu izari, and the dignity is just like my waist wrapper. And anyone who is going to dispute with me in these two things, qasamtuhu, I am going to break his back. I am going to throw him into the hellfire. So this kibriya, this is only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the person who, because of his kibr and arrogance, he does not want to bow to Allah, to prostrate to Allah, or to listen to the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is mustakbir, and his place is in the hellfire. That is the example of Satan as well. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked the angels, and he was there at that time, to prostrate to Adam, and he refused prostrating to Adam. What was his argument? He said that my origin is better than the origin of Adam alayhi salam. خَلَقْتَنِي مِن نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِن طِينٍ. He said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you created me out of fire while you created Adam from the clay. So my origin is better than his origin. You can say the first racist was the Satan, not the racists in our times. They are not the first one. The first one was the Satan. They are just his followers. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Aba wastakbar wa kana min al-kafirin. He refused and he became haughty, arrogant, and this is how he became from among the rejectors, al-kafirin. So this is the example of al-istikbar, which is coming from the creatures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which does not fit them. What fits the human being is to humiliate themselves in front of Allah. Man tawada'a lillah rafa'ahu Allah. The person who humiliates himself in front of Allah, Allah is going to lift him. Allah is al-kabir, Allah is al-muta'al, not the human beings. And with this we come to the end of this program. وصلى الله تعالى على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.